It's time. It's silkworm season.
All right. So Megan here has a
Silkworm.
Are you sure? It looks so much like a caterpillar, though. Okay. Here, can you put it on my?
Absolutely everybody in the comments.
Oh no! You dropped it. Be careful.
No,
oh,
he made silk.
Good catch. Okay, I'm trusting you about that. Give me this silkworm. I want to see what he feels like.
It tickles.
I've
Already
played with a caterpillar before, so. Oh, look at him! He's so adorable. Hey, little buddy. Do you know how to tell if it's a boy or a girl?
No.
We're gonna name this one. What's a Tyler? A unisex name. Bailey.
Yeah.
Bailey.
I've heard of girls named Tyler, but I've never actually met one.
I knew.
This is Bailey right here. Bailey's going on the under part of my finger. Bailey, you're gonna fall down from over there. What are you doing?
Make some silk?
Here, you want Bailey back? I got something I gotta tell Bennett. So for those of y'all who don't know, Bennett used to live right over there where Pawpaw's, that's like a storage room now? Or what?
It's still our barn.
It's still...
My parents still have a bunch of stuff in there.
It's still Bennett's parents' barn, evidently. But that spot right there is where they used to live a long time ago, about, I would say, 10 years ago, right?
We moved out in 2014.
They moved out in 2014.
9 years ago.
So 9 years ago. I was pretty close.
And the house was destroyed in Hurricane Harvey. The current was so swift that the house got knocked off his blocks and had to be torn down.
So Bennett and his family used to live there as recently as 9 years ago. My dad has, ever since I've been alive, pretty much lived right here in this property. It was a different home, but we've lived in the same area. So
before you were born, like in the early mid-90s, you lived in that house that's now a Pawpaw shop.
Yes. So when we were little, I would come from over there over to Tina and Rob's house to hang out with my cousins Ben and Elijah all the time, and then they'd come from over there to hang out with me at my dad's house over here. So we used to just go back and forth.
90% of the time was us coming over here.
Yeah, y'all came over a lot more than I went over to y'all's house, but we traveled back and forth like no other. It was crazy. Ben, I have a story that I've never told anybody before about something that happened. I want to catch your reaction to it.
All right.
I think it was more to do with Elijah than it was with you. But one time, y'all made me really mad about something. I was probably about 11. So you would have been 8 or 9 and Elijah was 6. And I decided that when y'all weren't home, I think y'all had either gone to the movies or gone somewhere. I decided that I was going to steal y'all's Xbox and play y'all's game that y'all had that I didn't have, because y'all did something that really made me mad. And so I was watching out the window until y'all left, and then when y'all left, this was all woods, mind you. Even like there's a lot of shrubs, and even back in 2020, which was really recent, there was a lot more trees and shrubs here than there is now. So I was sitting here murking my way through all the snakes and reptiles that were probably living in this woods. And once I made it over to your parents' house, I made sure nobody was looking. I looked over at G and Pawpaw's house. I was sitting there like this, just looking every which way, making sure nobody saw me. And then I went ahead and snuck in. And so I snuck in and I started walking to Elijah's room to get y'all's Xbox, and I hear, hello, who's there? And I got startled. I jumped for a second, and it was your dad. He was laying on the couch, and I was like, oh, hey, Rob, what you doing? And he's like, nothing, what are you doing? And I just basically played it off as, I was looking for Bennett and Elijah. Are they here? And he's like, no, they went to the movies. And I just wanted you to know that had your dad not been home, I would have stolen y'all's Xbox. How do you feel about hearing that story that I never told anybody?
I don't know. It's very weird.
Weird?
Why of all things?
I am very curious. What did we do?
Because
Elijah, was it the both of us?
It was in Elijah's room, so it was probably Elijah's Xbox. I thought you were going to react a lot more like, Ellie, I can't believe you would do that. I'm so let down.
I don't know. I'm very chill.
You're very chill.
That's what I've been told.
I thought you would have like big old super stunned eyes at what I did. But you don't even care.
I'm not surprised because Elijah, broke into y'all's house one time. Remember that?
Remind me, refresh my memory.
I think Elijah broke into the house and started playing y'all's games and eating y'all's food. And you and Lester came home and y'all were like, what the hell? And he did,
I remember. Okay, so I got No, I remember what happened. Elijah got in trouble at our house, so we banished him from being there if we weren't home. We said, you can only come over if we're home. And my dad and I went to go probably play football or basketball or something. And when we came back, we walked in the front door right there. And then I heard the back door open and slam shut. And so I ran outside and I saw Elijah running to y'all's house. Yeah. So we wouldn't catch him. And I was going to run and chase him down. I would have caught him because I was older and I was way faster than him. Yeah. But your dad was working outside, so I stopped because I didn't want your dad to see me tackle Elijah and probably choke him or whatever I would have done back then.
I was not home that day. I'm curious what I was doing that day, but I didn't find out until the day after that happened.
Who told you?
I don't know. I just remember y'all telling us about it.
Yeah, you probably weren't in trouble. It was only Elijah that
I wasn't there.
Well, no, but
Elijah
had been in trouble for something that he did previously. Long story short, guys.
Elijah would also, we played games, and he would get really angry, and he'd like lash out.
Oh yeah, Elijah always did get very angry.
Lester would have to like send him home.
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, that did happen quite often. Bennett's right.
Yeah.
Long story short, though, I tried to steal their Xbox one time. Elijah broke into our house and played our games when he wasn't allowed to be over.
And then when because there's a lot of mosquitoes out here.
You're getting bit.
Yeah.
And then Elijah tried to rush out the back door and run away so we wouldn't catch him, even though he got busted in plain sight. But whatever the case is, we're still cousins. We all love each other.
It's been a long time.
But between here and there, a lot of bad blood, a lot of crazy things happened. A lot of crazy things.
Yeah.
All right. That was fun story time.